In this video, we show you possibilities for automated sample preparation. This is an excerpt of an online seminar from January 2023. In our YouTube playlist, you will find more automated workflows, as well as an overview of possibilities to automate your own sample preparation workflow.
Let me now get a bit more specific. I want to talk about a task you all have to do in your lab, so the preparation of calibration standards. What do we need for these tasks? Of course, we need some kind of liquid handling. Normally, we use, with the MPS, we use syringes in such syringe modules. The syringes are from 1 microliter to 10 milliliter, so broad range of volumes available. This is what we normally do. We could also use this device here, that's called diluter, and in the diluter we have a syringe pump, more or less, between 1 and 10 milliliter, and the volume is added just again via a tool, and at the tool there's attached a needle, and from this needle the flow can go to the vial. Additionally, we have another possibility, as you know it from the lab, so this is just the classical pipette tip. Also, this pipetting can be done with the MPS. On the next slide, I can give you some examples of how precise and correct we can really make dosing with the MPS, and this is now from a real customer example where I wanted to measure relative standard deviations and also trueness of the pipetted volumes. It is really differing volumes or syringes between 10 milliliter and 10 microliter. Also very different solvents and very different volumes. And when you look here at the results, quite nice. We with the relative standard deviations, we oftentimes lay below 0.1%. And the trueness is around 1%, plus minus 1%, even less than 1%. So this is very, very good, and this is should normally be better than you can do it manually. Okay, of course, beside these liquid handling, we need more, so we need more hardware. For example, we need a couple of trays for storing different vials, 2, 4, 10, 20 milliliter. And these vials could also be stored cooled. That's as well possible. Sometimes it's very useful not to pierce a septum, a vial septum. In case you want to store your standards later, then we can have, or you can use a capper decapper, which can remove the cap from a screw cap vial. Also very helpful is a balance, which can control on the one hand and also document the liquid addition steps. Then we get out a weighing protocol from these balance recordings, and you see here that for every different vial we have something like maybe a barcode and also the weight when it's empty. Then we make some additions and so on and so on, and everything is tracked and recorded in this weighing protocol. And this is now data from a real customer example. So it's a standard addition calibration for linearone. And on the left-hand side, it was with manual pipetting, and on the right-hand side with automated pipetting. Of course, the very skilled lab technicians, they should also reach this way of calibration line. But always it's a bit dependent on the person who does this. So it's never 100% sure do you have a bad day or a good day, and then maybe pipetting is better or worse. And the MPS does not have bad days. Yeah, normally you know about your standards and your calibration which you want to do, but in cases where you do not know this, so where you do not have an SOP for preparing your standards, you could use this little software tool, the so-called Dilution Wizard. You just take over the Maestro and the MPS the task of calculating and pipetting your standards, and you just put in here the concentrations you would like to have and also the volumes you would like to have. And then the Maestro software calculates regarding to the hardware you have how it is possible to prepare your individual standards. And we have also a graphical representation for this, so you can see what is going to happen there. As I said, Maestro calculates everything, every dilution with regard to the available hardware. Dilution always starts from a stock solution here on the top. Oh no, this is the internal standard, the stock solution is here. And we have also the possibility to use up to 2 internal standards if you want, if this is needed.
Follow the link to watch the whole online seminar.